Hello everyone, it's Andrea Barkley here and welcome to Ask Andrea. Today's video is about counting and tracking your macronutrients, and it's based on a blog post that I put out last week in reference to 3 things that I would have done differently in advance of my bikini competition that I was recently in. One of the things I would have done differently was start tracking my macros sooner. So a few of you asked, what the heck is the macro, and how do I track it, and why would I want to? So let's talk a little bit about that today. Let me share my story with you and how and why I got into doing that. I'm a huge believer in just eating real food. I'm a big believer in organics, non-GMO, pasture-raised, gluten-free, that kind of thing. And I assumed, hey, prior to this contest, I'm just going to cut out any indulgences. I'm a human being. I have indulgences too. I like to drink wine. I like chocolate. I like trail mix. I like to have breakfast potatoes while I'm out. And I thought, I'm going to cut all that stuff out and everything's going to be golden. And that really wasn't the case. My body didn't respond the way that I hoped it would. So I was inspired by some people that I follow on social media, and I thought I would give it a try. And it worked really well. So ideally, you would listen to your own intuition. You would eat when you're hungry, and just honor what your body is telling you. That's my number one recommendation to all of my clients. And also honoring those basic truths: organic, non-GMO, limiting sugar, limiting processed carbs. Now, all that said, your intuition might be off. And it could be off because of a lack of sleep. It could be off because of a hormone imbalance. It could be off because of a thyroid issue. It could be off because of head games you're playing with yourself, like, crap, I don't want to eat too much, or having a fear about fat or a fear about carbohydrates. I certainly suffered from a fear of carbs. So that might be why you want to try tracking your macros. I can tell you without question that most of my clients aren't or weren't eating enough food. I want to share with you an entry from my food log. It was a typical food day when I was training for this contest. I had a 6 a.m. High-intensity interval training workout, and just after that, I had a bowl of, I'm just scrolling through my phone, I had a bowl of quinoa flakes. I used an organic raw protein powder. I added almond butter. I had apple in it with some tea. A few hours later, I had a big salad with 4 ounces of chicken. I had a shake afterwards that had sweet potato and supplements that I take. And then in the afternoon, I made myself a protein pancake. I had some ham. I had some green juice. I had a cup of coffee. And then a couple of hours later, I had some turkey bacon. I love turkey bacon. And some avocado. I wrapped all those up in some romaine leaves. I had another workout. And then for dinner, I had some salmon, some broccoli, some kale. I did decaf Americano. And followed all that up with another shake. And I was having a lot of water. Now, you would guess that would be a ton of calories, right? Well, shockingly, that barely made 1,400 calories. That wasn't even enough food for me for the day. I should be eating around 2,000. So my point is, most of you just simply aren't eating enough. Period, end of story. So what's a macronutrient? A macronutrient, or examples are fat, protein, and carbs. Those are the 3 main macronutrients. And here's how you can track yours. Go online and do a quick search for macronutrient tracker. It's going to ask you to enter in your height, your weight, your age, how many times you exercise a day, and it's going to spit out for you these numbers. It's going to say, hey, eat your body weight in grams of protein a day. Eat X amount of carbs, eat X amount of fat, and eat X amount of fiber and calories, and it's all depending on you and your needs. Now, what's wonderful about this is, and again, another question I get from clients is, how do I make healthy eating and healthy living work for me, and I still want to go have Sunday brunch with my husband or whoever and enjoy anything I want? Well, that's how. I mean, obviously, we know that a cup of blueberries is better for you than some chips and salsa, but let's be real, you're going to have some chips and salsa sometimes. So that's how you can make that work. I download an app on my phone called MyFitnessPal, but there are other trackers that you can use as well. and when I'm done eating something, I just pop it in, or sometimes I know exactly what I'm going to eat all day. Let's say I have a fabulous dinner planned. I'm going to have steak and butter and wine and all those delicious things. I might enter that in first, and then I can see what I can play with for the rest of the day. But I promise you, you're going to be surprised at how much food it wants you to eat, and eat it. Eat it. If you don't eat it, you're going to starve. You're going to not feel well. You're going to be tired. You're going to have hormone imbalances. So eat your food. So I hope that helped to answer some of your questions. If this video isn't enough, if you have more questions, I do offer online nutrition coaching. You can send me a message at info@andreabarkley.com if that's something that you're interested in. If you have a question that you might like to have answered on Ask Andrea, then please just leave a comment below, or feel free to also message me at that email address, and maybe I'll answer it for you online as well. So again, I'm Andrea Barkley. Visit me at andreabarkley.com, and thanks for watching. Good luck and have a happy and healthy day.